Enjoy that VC, and all VC in this holiday special is Brazil. I'm the youngest running it.
About to tear the roof off.
Have a good game, man.
Up next, the Jazz taking on the Warriors. For Utah, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games, but this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They'll look to tip that balance with a win here. Warriors, Jazz, up next. We're back in a moment.
Drip for free, you know you got power. Try to throw the home bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, Grant, we're now in the middle of the season. Lots of miles traveled by everyone, including broadcasters. You got a favorite NBA city?
Hey, B.A., you are spot on, especially when it comes to us broadcasters. But a favorite NBA city? You know, I've always liked Atlanta.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Moody is out there with Mitchell, and it's Looney in at the center, locking down the middle. On offense, here's Utah. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They'll face each other 4 times this season. Let's see which team starts off strong.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early. You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Dunn, the pass to Markkanen. Clarkson outside. Pass to Dunn. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers done showing great vision.
Doris, have you seen those Lowry Bird nicknames being thrown around for Markkanen?
I have not, BA, but really, if you think about both the size of Lauri Markkanen, the position he plays, the numbers he's starting to generate, and obviously the shooting, you could see some general comparison to Larry Bird. And give Lowry credit. I mean, he stepped up and started to deliver in a big way.
Here's Moody. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Mitchell. It's tipped. Markkanen outside. Kicks it out to Clarkson from outside the arc. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And here's Curry for 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. 9 points in his last outing. Markkanen misses. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now here's Curry, down low, from 9 feet out. That one a little long.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
And it's Clarkson missing. Thompson passes to Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
That's where the threat of being a great scorer from Klay Thompson allows a teammate to get wide open.
Utah has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Timeout called, the Jazz. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
And coming into that one, honestly, they were hoping to pull off an upset, but the talent differential was just too much to overcome.
You had the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Warriors, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
Now here's Markkanen, taking command on offense when they need it, putting up 21 a game. Clarkson for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Mitchell's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Looney passes to Mitchell. Outside Curry to the inside. Second chance effort, and it's Mitchell laying it in. Mitchell's got 9.
Well, Stephen Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. And Doris, when the Utah Jazz traded away Rudy Gobert, some questioned if it was the right move.
Well, some may have questioned it, but I believe it was correct. They had maximized that roster and hadn't gotten to where they wanted to go. You get 4 unprotected picks and a pick swap, that sets them up nicely for the future.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
Now Dunn. 11 points for him last game against Indiana.
Impacting both sides of the floor. 4 steals showing the work he did defensively.
Thompson outside. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Hendricks. The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Inside. And Markkanen with the stop.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but just great work.
To the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Thompson for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Dunn outside. Pass to Kessler. Over Looney. Kessler, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Clarkson against Thompson. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Dunn. Shot clock at 5. And another miss by Utah. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Good on the bucket. Mitchell's got 13.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Dunn outside. Markkanen from long range. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors leading. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Mitchell with the slam.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Markkanen outside. Shot to stop the run. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. Moody comes in for Wiggins. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Green. He's out there with Mitchell. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Podziemski in at the shooting guard position.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He ended up with 58 points, and he also dominated the glass. No surprises there. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You take a look at Curry. He's being counted among the top 10 players in the Western Conference as votes continue to pour in.
I'm sure he's honored to have a spot on the list, but you know what he's really eyeing is a spot in the starting lineup.
It's shaping up to be a terrific all-star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Kessler, he's checked in for Olynyk, and Hendricks gets it to go.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Outside Mitchell. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Back to Wiggins. Mitchell with the ball. Kessler on him. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Wiggins. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Up top, Dunn. He's covered by Curry. Dunn's shot is good. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Now here's Mitchell. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Wiggins finds Mitchell. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Moody. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Mitchell misses. The Jazz shooting at 30% here in the second. Markkanen, the pass to Dunn. Back to Markkanen. Oh, look at the pin with the finish. Lauri Markkanen.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Once again, everyone, your Utah Jazz Breaker Dance Group.
Warriors making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Thompson outside. Outside Mitchell. Down low. In transition, here come the Jazz. To the wing, right side. Here's Hendricks. Buries it from 3. Hendricks has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Pass to Moody. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
So it's Utah now, after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Clarkson. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The Warriors, #1.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah. And Golden State also making a switch. Curry's checked in. Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen sets a screen. Now Kessler, checked by Mitchell. Clock at 4. Now Dunn. Jacks up a 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson passes to Mitchell. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Mitchell's got 23.
And the defense has... they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Kessler. No points yet. And he can't get that one. Here's Mitchell. He goes up again. Moody from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our All-Star voting totals.
Voting for the All-Star Game selections has just begun. Things could change here, but I'd say this is a pretty good idea of where it's headed.
I could think of some names out of that and somebody kick off, but I won't name names.
Now for a moment to look at our game. Everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the Golden State Warriors.
You've got to be impressed with their unselfishness. They're moving the ball with ease, looking to keep each other involved. That's a total team effort.
It's entertaining to watch, as long as you're not the team they're playing. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So it's Utah now. It's an 18-point game. Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Now here's Markkanen. High post Kessler. The 3 knocks down the triple. Hendricks has got 11 points.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Here's Mitchell. Back to Looney. Pass to Mitchell. And the layup is good. Mitchell's got 25 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here's Kessler. Markkanen with it. Back to Kessler. It's tipped. It's stolen by Looney. Here's Moody driving inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Utah calls time here.
Jazz fans, here comes the Utah Jazz Dancers. Let's take them off and give a big hand for your dance team.
Floats one up. The shot by Dunn, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Thompson finds Mitchell. Back to Thompson. Left side Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass. 27 points for him.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Hendricks. Now Kessler. Now Dunn. Markkanen inside. Buries it down low. Markkanen's got 13 now.
Now this is Markkanen cleaning up on the offensive end. 7-footer, just so skilled. He can find different spots to be effective.
And Doris, we've seen Lauri Markkanen reach new heights as of late.
We have BA, and remember, early in his career, you saw flashes of what was the potential here. Everyone knew Lauri had talent. It's amazing when you find the right situation and then start to... consistently play at a high level nightly. The confidence through the roof. Lauri has turned himself into a force.
Outside Curry. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Curry. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Dunn.
Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Thompson against Clarkson. Inside. Here's Hendricks. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Here's Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Clarkson passes to Dunn. Looney grabs a miss.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And some rookies here that have wasted no time making their defense stand out.
First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Mitchell. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Sexton's checked in for Markkanen. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Challenging stretch here for Utah. Outside Sexton. They set the pick. The 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Podziemski. Left side Mitchell.
Watch outside.
Thompson with it. And here's Mitchell. 30 points in the game. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Podziemski.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Back to Mitchell. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Hendricks. He's got 13. Pass to Kessler. On the wing, Clarkson. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Kessler with a bucket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. The Jazz making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Green is checked in. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Mitchell, the pass to Moody. Thompson outside. Here's Podziemski, defended by Dunn, to the paint. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Jazz. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third quarter here. Now here's Dunn. The D's right on him. Olynyk finds Sexton. Here's Hendricks. Checked by Mitchell. The 3 ball. The shot by Dunn, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And Utah gets called for the foul.
At the line for the Warriors, Mitchell.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. .40 seconds left in the third quarter. Utah's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Agbaji, the pass to Olynyk. Sexton with it. Olynyk in the post. Checked by Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Back to Olynyk. And no good. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look. Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Sexton passes to Markkanen. Here's Agbaji. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
On the floor for the Warriors. Green out there with Mitchell. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Podziemski in at the 1. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Right side Mitchell. Now Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. And yep, it's good. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
Now here's Kessler. Checked by Mitchell. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Mitchell's shot is good.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Utah has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Done with it. Tries to break his ice. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, you have to be able to play the pick and roll game in the NBA, and Chris Dunn getting to the right space quickly.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Green.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Markkanen.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And the Warriors making a change here. Joseph's checked in.
Corey Joseph.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Dunn. Tightly guarded. Pass to Markkanen. And those dreaded words, load management, never far away. You think 10 years from now, Doris, teams will still play back-to-backs?
Well, B.A., we've certainly seen the league make great progress in cutting back on the number of back-to-backs that every team has to play. But this is challenging. You have an 82-game schedule that begins in October and ends in June. I'm laying odds that they continue to eliminate the 4 games in 5 nights, but I don't think back-to-backs are ever going away completely.
That's good for Markkanen.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Back to Mitchell. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Mitchell's got 39. Utah shooting just under 40% from the field.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Smooth.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
That free throw, no good. He does not get the second one. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Dunn. Defense right on him. Markkanen for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Markkanen, the pass to Dunn. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stop.
Yeah, this is where Markkanen's feel for the game. You can put him in pick and roll. He is going to find a way to score.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.